After World War I, Germany was a mess. Food was scarce, people were desperate, and crime was everywhere. So when boys started disappearing from the streets of Hanover, no one really cared. It was until bones started washing up in the nearby Lean River that authorities started to take notice. And what they soon uncovered was a horror beyond imagination. This is Fritz Haarmann, the real-life monster who turned 1920s Germany into his hunting ground. During the day, Haarmann worked as a police informant, a trusted snitch who helped the cops in his spare time. But by night he stalked to train stations and bars, preying on vulnerable youths. He'd offer them money or shelter, anything to get them off the streets and away from prying eyes. Then once they were alone, he'd strike, biting their throats, strangling them or slashing their necks. He was even rumored to have used a special three-pronged fork to hold down his victims as he drained their blood into a bucket. But that was only the beginning. Afterwards, he'd dismember the body, dump the remains in the nearby Lean River, and sell the flesh at local markets as pork. To his regular customers, he was just another friendly butcher. But to the growing list of families searching for their missing loved ones, he was a monster. It wasn't until one fateful day when a customer found a human finger in their stew that police decided to investigate. What they found was a horror beyond their wildest nightmares. When they searched his apartment, they found another victim in the bathtub, still alive. And when they finally caught up with him, he led them to a secret cellar, where he'd stashed even more remains. His trial in 1924 became a media circus. Newspapers obsessed over his effeminate behavior and alleged homosexuality, branding him a queer predator who preyed on young boys. But the truth was even darker. All of his victims were male, and as a police informant, he knew the streets were full of forgotten boys who had no one looking for them. He was a monster who hunted the most vulnerable, and he did it with the trust and cooperation of the police. The only reason he was caught was because of a single missing boy's brother who refused to stop searching for him. He was eventually executed by guillotine in 1925, but the damage was done. His crimes sparked a wave of violent homophobia across Germany. Innocent gay men were beaten in the streets, scapegoated for Haarmann's atrocities. He'd sold their clothes and fed them to a starving city, and he'd smiled the whole time.